guess what? Um, welcome. This is my MacBook camera. It's always been there, but uh, my MacBook Pro, the screen is not working. It hasn't worked for years. However, the camera works just fine, I see. So, fuck it. Let's get started. Hello, boys and girls, and all 36 genders in between. Tonight, I just want to give everybody an update, especially those of you that know. Um, we'll get into it at a later time, mostly, and not the reasons why and all of this, yes, yada, yada, yada. But I know people that were worried, and there's certain people that um, have been worried, and then we just sort of went MIA. So I just want to give those people an update. Yes, so January 2026 started off absolutely great for the two of us. I say that ironically because uh, started off with us pretty much, well, basically being, yes, being homeless. It's a scary thought. It's not a thought that people really think about. It's not something that anybody thinks, um, that's not me. Never happened to me. But I'll share a few things. Yes, we were. And just to jump all the way ahead to now we are not. We are actually in our, we've been in a couple of days already here in our new apartment. Um, Thanks to some amazing people. A lot of people went to bat for us for a lot of things, and they did it in a way that I want to talk about soon, that I think everybody should think about when it comes to being there for friends, being a support, being there for family, friends, whatever, whoever, you know, these people are shining examples uh, of how to do that. And I'll explain why then. But yes, we're not. So that's where we've been. Um, I think we handled this in a way that, honestly, I'm pretty proud of. Uh, I really am. I think we handled the possibility all the way through the inevitability, all the way through the reality, processing the reality, uh, and working in a way that would take that reality and shorten it, and uh, make that a reality for as little time as possible. And it worked. And we're not 100% out of the woods, but nobody is. Nobody is right now. But we came out of this learnedly smart, learned, smarter, humble, with some lessons and some things that work and that happen that I want to share over time that will stick. That for us it will stick. Um, he's not. He's, you and I are just like, me. I'm just like, "Ugh." But throughout the whole situation, end up, you know, do all this. Um, I have not seen Tony uh, in better spirits and being um, being present and sentient and um, engaging with me or anyone since you know since we were first together. It's good. They're good changes and they work. Um, but it's always pushback. It's a pushback. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. So I'm just gonna let it play so you can hear and just be there with it. So anyway, but we are not now. Um, so thank and the thing is, I'm not rude. I'm not going to get up and just shut the door because I could do that, but I'm not going to because I'm not rude like that. But it's rude what he's doing right now. He's doing this by the door because I'm making a video. So with that said, it's like, dude, you're not reflecting the. You say you that we're in love and we're like best friends, but that's not how you treat them. You know, it's not. So Those are lessons that we're going to learn. It's not going to be easy, but the biggest part of all of it, um, we handled it in a way that was uh, constructive, that was that was that we needed to do. Tony, and I'm going to start documenting this, and I'm going to start just leaving it open like this because this is what we deal with. You know, it's just the reality of that. Anyway, let me get back to this. Um, Sorry for people that don't think that that. You know what? That's not what my video was about. So I want to say that at the end of the day, don't think for 1 second, that it couldn't be you. Everybody, uh, this is a time in our country where, globally, where we are, everybody is, is this close. Everybody's on that fine line, but for getting there. These things it can happen. They can happen to anyone, anyone, period. The people that came to our aid did so honestly, with open arms. Uh, no free handouts and no free handouts. Not about to catch they hear, you know. Uh, didn't change their lives, uproot their lives entirely uh, to help us out. They did what they could and make sure they took care of them and theirs first, and also lived their lives and shared with us. And those were some big lessons. Uh, they were relatable to us. Uh, and were basically like, "Hey, I get it. I've been there. I've been there, and I'm glad you were doing this, and I'm glad you were doing this. This won't work. This won't work. Just being honest." So basically, they said, "We want to give you a good head start, a good uh, fighting chance, you know." But you got to do this. You're going to give you the fighting chance, and you're going to do it, and you're going, forget all this. Just work on you and do it well. Get it, get it together. Stack that money. Uh, and when there was an opportunity for us to talk to people or to get an apartment, uh, we took it and we were open and we were honest. And best thing could have happened. Best thing that could have happened to us. It's not this is not the uh, Taj Mahal. It's not. I'm trying to think of what in New York. It's not the Waldorf Astoria by any means, but it's a few steps up from the. Oh, that's terrible. I was going to say, uh, it's a few steps up from where that hotel in L.A. that everybody, where Richard Ramirez and them stayed. I was totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's not. Uh, it's really not. But uh, you know, it's not resort status, but we're making it work, and it's a place that we definitely can invite people to come and visit with us and hang out with us, and you know, have family and friends over, and the home is a place. It is here. So I'm actually a little tired, so let me get this over and done. Uh, because we got all of our stuff in finally today, and so in the morning we got a lot of stuff to uh, move around, get it together, and do all that. Because I'm going to also work in the afternoon, hopefully. So, um, I don't know. They don't. None of them do. I'm just gonna say, if anybody is on my team, let me know. I'll work for you. Uh, anyway, that's our update. That's where we are. thanks to all those the people that they know who they are, and we'll talk about them and those lessons later this weekend. I am done, but the thing is, I'm going to take a big chance here this year because I'm going to take care of me. Because if I can't take care of me and I'm not healthy, then I can't take care of anybody else, right? I won't be able to. So I need to make sure I do that. At the same time, I need some ideas. I need some ways to teach about to teach this to this these situations. Uh, some of these situations they it works both ways. So we're learning to I'm learning to compromise things, let things go, be real about them. Other people need to do the same, all around, not just me, not just him, all around. So 2026 is going to be that year. It is going to be that year, you all. Okay? Because for us, the worst is gone. And technically, I've lived through all of the worst events in my life: the heart attack, the stroke, this, the homeless gig, um, everything. Or, and we're solid, baby. We're golden. We're all golden. So here we go. Thank you for listening. That's my update. Um, Love you, miss you, mean it. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Do good things for other people. Pay it forward, pay it forward, pay it forward. That is going to be one of our biggest lessons this year. Um, Make sure in your videos you don't have to be perfect, but at least like, keep it clean and, lots of moisturizer, lots of lip gloss. I'm telling myself that, but, they don't have to be the best, but they can be, but we can be cute. Yes, I'm irritated, but it is what it is. Eventually, it'll get, give me some ideas. Give me some ideas. What I can do. Anyway, toodles, everybody. Have a good night.